Hello everybody, welcome back to Haven Outside. Today we're going over our pool cost guide. It's a part of a series. Today we're going over the labor section in our pool cost guide, so let's dive right in. Okay, so labor. What is labor? It's the physical manual part of the job. Now general labor is all time and labor costs to execute tasks needed to complete your pool. This is obvious. You need labor to complete your pool. It's a huge important part of the pool building process. Now, what kind of things might cause labor costs to increase? Upgrades. Upgrades on your pool take time and intensify tasks. And what I mean by that is different kind of upgrades, like if you want a bunch of lights in your pool, it's gonna take more time to add those lights and to make sure that they're all working, wired correctly. So overall, the whole timeline of building your pool, there's more than just the labor of installing the light niches. It's also the labor of 4 times the amount of lights to wire, 4 times the amount of lights to put the covers on, and to wire up in the control system. So those kind of things matter. So another big one that adds costs to labor is the location of area or work site. The difficulty of access may hinder labor tasks or add costs to your project. And what I mean by that is if you have a backyard that's super hard to access, it's gonna be harder to get heavy equipment back there, the cement trucks, the different materials needed to complete your pool. And so this may add costs. Depending on the severity, it may add a lot, it may be minimal. It's really just whatever we face when we cross that bridge. Now, why is labor important? Labor can be overlooked at times. In some cases, labor is the only thing necessary to complete the phase. For example, prepping the ground for your pool deck or setting up the concrete forms. It may be easy to overlook the little tasks accomplished to achieve the big picture. Some labor is easy and some labor is hard, and both can take time. When determining the price of your pool, all labor has to be considered, even the little tedious tasks that are never noticed but are important. Labor is a huge factor when determining the price of a pool and can sometimes be a big chunk of the overall cost. However, labor isn't always well negotiated. So what we take from that segment is that all labor matters. There's gonna be some stuff on your pool that is small and unnoticeable, but is important. And there's gonna be, big tasks that are important. For example, like digging your pool. The first day we come and dig your pool, we can dig the whole pool in almost one day. And that's a big, exciting part of the pool building process. And you can see the labor. However, when putting together pool equipment, you may not notice it. So there's those different labor factors to consider because not all labor is equal. Now, a huge thing is labor isn't very well negotiated. Now, what I mean by that is when you're trying to cut down on costs and you're working with us to create a very cost-effective pool for your budget, or just going over anything and all the customization things that you can do with your pool, labor isn't very well negotiated. Now, I say that because these people have families that they need to take care of. These people, they work hard for their dreams and their ambitions every day, coming and working on your pool, or the different things that they do when they're at work. And this is important because we can't overlook that, and we can't cut out some of their costs, their money. That's a big thing. We try to be as efficient as possible, and we make sure that we don't overlook the laborers getting things done. Okay, to sum this all up, consider all labor factors. If you have chosen a curvy or large pool, keep in mind your pool bid may be more money, so plan for that. If you are trying to save money, stick with a rectangular pool. Here's a tip. Rectangular pools have benefits of automatic seamless pool covers, and generally, depending on size, are cheaper to install. So with that said, just remember that if you're trying to cut down on labor costs, the more simplicity of a pool you're putting in, that will help. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in again on this pool cost guide. If you're curious to know more about the pool cost guide, you can visit our website where you can view the whole document for free at havenoutside.com. There's a link in the description below, and I hope you have an awesome day.